You want to get to the Andrew Callahan stuff? Do you guys think Andrew Callahan, Channel 5, and Al Gas No Breaks is guilty, yes or no? Is he a bad person for coercion?
I never in a million years thought that I would be making this video, and I'm shaking because I've tried a couple different times and haven't been able to get my point across, but I don't like seeing abusers get platforms. And my abuser, Andrew Callahan, also known as All Gas No Breaks, Channel 5, and whatever his new HBO show's called, I forget, has been plastered all over my news feed, and I've tried to come to him person to person and try to get him to take accountability for what he did, but his version of what happened the night that he assaulted me is so skewed. So I will tell you that he did eventually get consent. And that's the main point, is that he eventually got consent because he wore me down. He told me he needed a place to stay for the night. He had some sort of falling out with one of his crew members or whatever, and I was very clear about the fact that we are not hooking up. He gets in my bed and wears me down to the point where I eventually do agree to do things that I wasn't proud of. And I wasn't proud of them and thought it was my fault for so long that I continued to be nice to him after the situation. He wouldn't leave my house the next morning. And then as time went on and I processed things, I thought, you know what, just because eventually I said, okay, whatever, because I was trying to just get the
So you said yes. You said yes.
whole night over with so that it could be morning so that he could leave. So
she didn't, so she didn't get raped. That's not what rape means. I understand, like, maybe he was being pushy. Maybe she regretted saying yes, but you said yes. You said yes. Am I wrong? She consented. Bro, I'm not saying what Andrew did, like, yeah, okay, maybe he was like, okay, bro, relax. Sure.
It doesn't discount the fact that I told him no. So, I told him.
And then you said yes.
Him no so many times prior to this. I said, I'm tired, I'm not really feeling it. I came up with any excuse that I possibly could to just get him off of me.
Why? It is if he forced her to. Bro, it doesn't seem like he forced her to. She said yes. He was staying in her home, in her bed. She could have said, leave my house. Like, why didn't you just say, leave my house?
And he still found a way to coerce me.
There's the word. Not force, coerce. That word's being used a lot. What's the definition of coercion? Persuade to do something by force or threats. Did he threaten her or persuade? Obtain something by force or what was the threat? When did he threaten her though?
Into things that I didn't want to do. And this is really hard for me to say. I never thought I would come forward, but it's even more hard to have to relive the trauma that I endured every single day by seeing this man as a social justice warrior, as someone who cares about human rights, get a platform. You shouldn't be supporting him. And at the end of the day, like, I've told close friends of mine, I've tried coming out about this before, and he texted me saying that it basically ruined his life and that his life was over now because of things that I said, and other women have come forward to me, but this is my first time publicly talking about it on a platform like TikTok because I hope it gets traction. I hope
being pushy isn't being a racist, chat.
People listen to me. I hope that
go to the cops. Facts. You see, this is the clout chasing shit. If it was she will go to the cops, but she knows she said yes. Someone said she's going to cancel culture. The fuck? This is the new police. Take away his career because that means more than anything else. That's the most valuable thing he has. He's got an HBO show. He's doing well. Everybody likes him.
That if something similar has happened to you, that you know that that's not your fault. It wasn't my fault what happened to me.
It wasn't your fault that you said yes?
Just because I eventually...
Amari says the Kai Cenat situation is... This is not... If what that girl was talking about in Kai Cenat situation, if she's telling the truth, then yeah, that's... Taken... Bitch was asleep. She couldn't consent. She consented.
On Reddit, feel free to do that, but I can't mentally handle this anymore. This was Andrew and I agreeing to hang out.
Okay, they agreed to hang out. I'm in St. Peterson. I kick it with me. You're home. I'm solo, just walking around. Yeah, I just walked in the door. Where are you up north? Text me. So they hanging out.
He was in St. Pete. This was us the night at the bar.
Taking cute little pictures together.
We went into the bathroom to take a photo because this bar, the bathroom has its own Instagram page and it's just something people do at that bar. Also, like I said many times before, I trusted him. you know, and people are blaming me for trusting him, and I did, you know, and it is what it is. This is a comment from someone who
Andrew sexually assaulted me as well. I had previously been involved with him, but only when I was extremely drunk. I confronted him about it, and he invited me to dinner to apologize and assaulted me in my car. I had to physically kick him out. Thank you for sharing.
Been speaking with about what happened to her. This is a...
Men never get to use that excuse. Like, okay, I understand that, like, if you're extremely drunk, then you're taking advantage of a girl. But men never get the excuse, like, I was so drunk and I lost control. Bro, I know guys that get fucking hammered. Every time I see them, they're fucking hammered. And they're fucking all the time. And the girls are with, like, they don't get accused of taking advantage of them. Why is it that only a drunk girl gets taken advantage of, but a drunk guy, no one gives a fuck? It seemed like, yeah, go ahead, bro. We cheer it on.
Message I got about a year ago from someone who said that he has been known to associate with underage girls. This is the story from the same person of her experience. You can pause to read any of this stuff. This is about how he was canceled on his French Quarter confession show when he went to Loyola because of the same sorts of allegations. You can pause to read that. Just another story. He's got a list of women who he gets to give him head.
That's not, bro. What is wrong about having a list of women that will willfully give him head? Bro, you're mad that he has options?
Another instance of sexual assault. And I'm keeping these people private, and they've all consented to me sharing their stories. And I'm doing so because I've already put my face out there.
But I mean, is it? And if it's true, is it a little dumb that they all go to TikTok and comment sections and Instagram instead of the police? Like, how selfish is it? If you actually think that he's a racist, why the fuck are you not going to the cops? You're just gonna go DM other girls, bullshit, try to get him canceled, but you're still gonna let him walk free? Go to the policeman. Go to the cops. If he's a bad person, instead you're taking pictures of them in the bathroom, you're hanging out with them repeatedly. You're saying, I hung out with him multiple times. If you knew he was a fucking assaulter, you are a bad person for willfully not going to the police and reporting it. What the fuck are you doing? If you think he's a bad person, you're like, well, maybe he won't do it to someone else. The fuck? Do we not apply any responsibility on women to do anything right? Is that not dumb? Am I victim blaming? But like, oh yeah, go to TikTok and try to get him canceled, get some clout, but don't go to the police?
Already getting all the hate. It is what it is at this point. There's another story. More people saying that they've heard about this before. Another story.
I'll see Mr. Robot.
My inbox is flooded with people saying that they're proud of me for speaking up because they're too scared to.
No, you should be proud to report him.
So I'm sharing their stories for them.
Oh, you're such a hero. I'm posting comment sections on TikTok. I'm a hero.
This is absolutely taking a huge toll on my mental health.
My mental health and my therapy.
I can see that a lot of you don't want to believe women when they come forward about
believe all women
things, and I've just got to say that says a lot about your personality and who you are. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. And
if this is the hardest thing you've ever had to do, you've had an incredibly easy life.
And if you think I'm making it up, that's on you.
I don't think you're making it up. I just think that you don't know how to take any responsibility for your actions. You should have been able, and I want to raise my daughter to be like, okay, if you don't want to have sex with a man, tell him no straight up. Don't play this maybe yes game. Say no. Like, if you are uncomfortable and he's in your bed, say, get out of my bed. Get out of my house. Why are you spending time with the guy? Why are you sleeping next to a guy that you don't want to fuck? What are you doing? It's just... And we turn these girls into heroes so easily, like we call them brave. Like, what are you really doing? Oh, there's a lot, huh? Bro, everybody, this is early in the year. Everybody's going down, bro.
So, I told him I would take him home because he lived close by, but that I did not want to have sex in my car at all. I did not want to have sex with him again, ever.
So you had sex once?
And And after we got to my car, he started advancing towards me, started touching my inner thigh, and pulled me forward and started kissing my neck. So I really couldn't move out of the position. He was holding me like tightly. And he proceeded to put his hand down my pants. I told him to stop. I told him to get off of me multiple times. He tried to put my hand down his pants, and I was, you know, fighting against him.
Okay, why didn't you like just say like get out the car at this point?
During this, told him to please stop. And he said, you could at least suck my dick. And I said, no, I don't want to do that. Get out of my car. At that point...
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm not taking you home anymore.
No, Harisman is crazy, big guy. You can at least suck my dick is wild, Riz, bro.
Get the fuck out of my car.
Okay.
And
Good. That's the right thing to do.
He got mad, really. He was mad that I would even say that, but at the same time, he was laughing at me. And continued to try to kiss me and was like, are you serious? Come on.
Okay, seems like he's a little... I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't want to, but kind of desperate.
Yeah. It was not fun.
Yo, is this a script chat?
So I told him to get out of my car again.
This is a different Andrew? Who's she talking about? Oh, this is Andrew Callahan. It says right here, All Gas No Brakes, Andrew Callahan. Channel 5.
He wouldn't get out. And he said, you could at least take me home. So I realized at this point, I would not be able to physically push him out of my car. So I started driving quickly and erratically down the road. I pulled into a busier street and I stopped abruptly, thinking, you know, like maybe someone will realize something is wrong, or if someone is honking at me, like he'll feel uncomfortable and want to leave the car. But I guess it did make him uncomfortable that I did that, and I told him to get the fuck out of my car.
Okay, good. All right.
And he was like, can I at least get a kiss goodbye? And I
Yo, asking for a kiss goodbye is...
said, fuck no, get the fuck out.
All right.
He left. Never spoke to him or saw him again.
Chat, WRL on Andrew Callahan. What's your take? You think she did it? Then get out of the car? No, Elriz, all these uglies lying. I kind of believe it. I'm not going to lie. I sprinted away from him. Yeah, no, I believe this. We'll see, though. But I think there's an element of truth to what these girls are saying in the videos. He's trending right now. He's trending on Twitter.
Those victims 100% since they came out with their videos. So what was I saying? So, well, what I was going to say before y'all jumping to conclusions is that he confirmed what they're saying is true. Okay?
Word.
Y'all fucking, you know what I mean? He confirmed that he knew the girls and that he had encounters with them. So right out the bat, you know what I mean? He was pretty open, and basically that's what I wanted to hear, right? Like he confirmed that this stuff basically happened.
Yeah, pushy Riz. Is he a no? But this is what happens. And someone earlier in the chat said, do you think it's, I remember there was a dono, someone said, is it easier or harder to get laid right now? I think guys like Andrew Callahan, if you're successful, he's got an HBO show, he's got clout, he's busy, he doesn't have a lot of time. I think he got lazy with the Riz. Genuinely, I think a lot of those girls, if he was able to fucking enough, he would have been able to get what he wanted. They were hanging out with him, they were going out with him, they're taking pictures with him in the car together. I think he genuinely had terrible Riz, and he was lazy. He didn't want to put in the work. I think that they were attracted to him in the beginning, but his terrible Riz made him extremely pushy and desperate. He wanted to skip a lot of the steps, and I think that he thinks like, okay, I'm rich, I'm successful, people know who I am, I'm famous, blah, blah, blah. I got the show, I'm lit. You should just give me some head. And he's thinking like, I got a video to do tomorrow. I don't want to waste too much time talking to you. Bro, give me what the fuck I want. Like, he's like, can you at least suck my dick? Like, he just has terrible, like, and that point that Andrew Tate always makes about money amplifies is pretty accurate for somebody like Andrew Callahan. Like, kind of like a dorky, you know, like, looks like a computer nerd. He looks like the guy who, like, competes with the robots, with the remote control robots in the school competitions. Like, you know, 20s, he still looks like geeky. But money amplifies. He didn't become less of a geek. He didn't learn Riz. Obviously, he didn't learn how to game women. But he got really good at making videos. He got a lot of status. He got the show. But he was still a geek. And bottom line is, for everybody watching in the chat, money won't make you into a G. It doesn't, like, fame doesn't turn you into a G. It amplifies. If you're a geek and you make a lot of money, you get really famous, mega geek. And now everybody's on TikTok canceling you. You're really, like, everyone's calling you creepy. You didn't rape, but you were pushy and it's weird. So you gotta learn all the fundamentals. You gotta go through it.